2020 Ford Expedition Max. Just got it delivered from Carvana. This is my second attempt at hopefully getting a better car from them. I got the Suburban February 11th. It's still in the shop now, having cosmetic repairs done after having a transmission replaced, rear differential, a whole bunch of other things done. The engine's making a ticking sound on that one. Still have to take it to the shop. So hopefully at some point I'll have that car. I wish I could return it and just forget that terrible nightmare. But I'll make a video on that separately. But for this one, it looks so nice. It came very clean compared to how the Suburban came all dirty. Well, not properly clean inside, I think. Stickers on the wall and the windows. Anyway, Suburban video, I'll make a separate one for that so you guys can get a little bit more of what my experience was like with that vehicle. However, this one looks nice. I think they made an effort to clean this one up really nicely. But you can see it's white on black, really nice. I think these are like 20-inch wheels. I don't know how that passed inspection, but as you can see, those front tires are pretty bald, and you can feel it when you're driving. I don't know if it's the tires alone or if there's something going on with the suspension. I'll definitely have to have that checked out. If you don't know, Carvana gives you a 7-day money back guarantee with like 400 miles on it, which is nice because it gives you the opportunity to get the truck checked out or your car checked out. If you don't, well, you can send it back for an exchange. But let me just walk you through. You can see what it looks like. It has a lot of miles on it. This one has, let's focus there, 93,846,000 miles. It's a it's had some miles on it, but for a truck, pretty much it should just be getting broken into, you would think. It's very nice. You have our panoramic sunroof there. Let's see if we can get that back some more. There we go. Yeah. Also open. I particularly like that feature. But here we go, second row. I think the Suburban, now that I'm looking at the Max, Expedition Max, the Suburban looks much bigger. I'll probably do a comparison at some point. But this is really nice back here. Lots of space. Lots of space for... that's pretty easy. And look at that. You can actually have a child seat in place and move it forward without having to take out a child seat. That's nice. Good space there. Suburban seem way bigger than this one does. Anyway, they had it cleaned up nicely this time. You can see the seats are inside, looks properly detailed. Rear tires, you can see just a truck passing back there. Sorry about the noise. These tires look like they were replaced. I wish they had done all 4 tires. But here we go. Power lift gate. Looks nice back here. And some reflection there from the sun. Sorry about that. You can actually go to the seats automatically. Seatbelts up, so let's not do that. You can do, let me see, should be able to do, it's able to do the second row and then the third right. Okay, that works. Under here we do have some storage. I don't think we have a spare tire on this one as we do on this. Oh yeah, there we go, fantastic. There's a spare under there. I will say, driving this truck, this what's it, V6 turbocharged engine, it drives very smooth. It's a very smooth drivetrain. I mean, there's no lacking for power. It does kind of drive like a car, surprisingly. It feels much smaller driving it than it appears in size. It does feel like I'm driving probably a compact SUV or even a car at that for such a big truck. But there's a power plant under there. You can see You know, it looks clean. I think it spent its years in the southern states, California, Georgia, maybe. But you see no rust there. Let's take a peek underneath. What you can see, the frame looks good. You can see not much of a rust anywhere. So that's good. That's good news. Again, I keep alluding to the Suburban, but that one had some protectant under it. But once they took it to the dealership on the lift, it rubbed off the protectant, and you could see a lot of rust that's under the protecting film. So that's something crazy. But here's the tire here. It looks like the two rear ones were replaced. Wish they had just replaced all four tires. So I just bought this car from them, and very likely we'll have to replace those tires. Uh, Brakes, I think they may have replaced the brakes. Looks good. For all those who don't know, they do come with the oil change. That's a part of their multi-point inspection, making sure that they change the oil. Dipsticks there, I'll check that in a minute. Change the oil in all cars before they are delivered. So yeah, that's nice. And see, we have power running boards. Well, it won't. Oh, there we go. There's a. Initially, when the truck came, those were stuck in place, but it turned out it's a feature in the feature you can turn on and off. I probably turn them off just because I don't know how long these will last. Just hanging by two levers there, and the pump there, you know, being used so often. So we'll see. I may turn it off. But see, the second row got folded by pressing the buttons in the back. All right, up we go. Pretty, a little bit of muscle there. But yeah, very nice. I'll just give you a shot here. Lots of space for bottles, cup holders, etc. Back here we have our USB ports, climate control. Oh, we actually have a regular house 12-volt outlet, I think. Yeah, pretty nice. Vents are two there, two there, two there, one to each side. Yeah, I think I like this truck more than I do the Suburban, strangely. Well, I think the features are a little bit more on this one. This one is a little bit more feature rich. Well, comparing it's not really apples to apples because the Suburban is an LT model. But this one, it's a limited for the Ford, so you do get heated seats, which I don't get on the Suburban, ventilated seats, which I don't get on the Suburban. And this also has built-in navigation. The only thing I probably don't like is that this one doesn't come with surround cameras, but you do see that there are sensors, so that's helpful. For such a big vehicle, I think in this day and age, we should all be getting surround cameras. I mean, this is a 2020 version though, but you know, limited model should be standard to have a surround camera. But yeah, I think Carvana may have made up for what was a terrible experience and continues to be in the Suburban. But we'll see. I'm going to take it in to get an inspection done at the dealership just to make sure everything's okay. They said they looked over everything to make sure it was better, I guess, this time. But yeah, I have lots more videos coming. I own about 14 different cars, which each have their own stories to tell. I'm a little new to this whole thing of recording and stuff, so bear with me. We do have controls. Well, the key, I'm going to show you the key. We only got one key. It would be nice if it were also standard to have at least two keys with all these cars, even to include it in the price. There are your controls. I guess you can have up to three different keys, and that the car recognizes when you come in to adjust the settings. Steering is adjusted electronically. Here we go. But yeah, I'll probably do a more detailed video on the, going over the car's features. We do have we call that blind spot detection. These are automated mirrors as well. And then I'll have to get a rag to a cloth to check that. Let's see, how's this spongy? Huh, you think this is hard, it's spongy. It's more sound deadening material. But yeah, that's my first take. It looks open. That's how it is. My first take on this Ford Expedition. Stay tuned. I'll be making more videos telling you about my experience. I'll take you along this journey. Let's see if I keep this one. If I find too many issues with it, I'm not going to take the chance like I did with the Suburban. I'd like to just get it returned. Yeah, some might argue for, this, by the way, it's not a four-wheel drive, it's a rear-wheel drive only. There you go, Ford Expedition Max. Um, I particularly took it, we're in Maryland here. We barely get any snow. If my 2013 Civic, it's been through every snow that we've had, the worst, even the worst that we've had. One had a very terrible downpouring this winter. Got like 8 feet of snow, and my Civic managed it. So I don't think we have need necessarily for that four-wheel drive, even for a truck. So I decided to take the chance with this one. The Suburban is four-wheel drive, so if anything, I can use that one to, probably tow one of the other cars, or if I have any towing needs, I'll use that one. But this is it. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, and come along on this journey as I try to document my experiences with all these cars. I have a couple Honda. I like those. They're very reliable. They drive very nice. I have the, Toyota. I do have a Volkswagen. I have several. So we have a lot to talk about, a lot to share. Stay tuned and thanks for tuning in. This is my experience so far. So far, it's looking good. We'll get it checked out and keep you updated. Bye for now.